The Lagos State Judicial Panel on Restitution for Victims of SARS and other related matters is racing against time. It got a 3-month extension to complete hearing and give decisions in the 235 petitions it received from the public. Infographics obtained by Channels Television from the panel secretariat showed that of the 235 petitions it received, there are 14 cases related to the Lekki shooting of October 20, 2020. Sarah Ibrahim is testifying in one of the 14 cases. At a previous sitting, Sarah, who described herself as a freelance auditor, had told the panel that she was at the protest ground in Lekki every day, coordinating some of the activities, and she was an eyewitness to the incident of the night of October 20. Led in evidence by her counsel Yinka Olumide Fushika SAN, Sarah continued her testimony of the events of the night. She tendered 2 flash drives to demonstrate that the Lekki concession company had more cameras on ground on the night of the incident to show what really happened during the Lekki shooting.
We have here pictures of cameras that are at the toll gates, and not just the one camera footage submitted to the panel by the LCC. So if you see here, we had 3 drones flying that particular day of Lekki massacre. From the drone videos, there was 2 armed army officials under this particular toll. So this is the 7th toll by your right. There is a camera here. So this particular camera, there were 2 army men standing here, which from the videos I would later present would be seen. Also, there are cameras directly behind, close to the power plant or the generator. If the footages from this camera is presented, it would show that LCC staffs were present that night, because it shows directly into the LCC office. So this camera shows directly towards Oriental Hotel, where the army came from, and where they parked 3 vans. One of the vans later moved towards the protesters, while 2 of the vans stayed there. And these 2 vans were the vans that conveyed bodies of protesters, which I will show you in another video. There is a camera directly on the top of Oriental, that same type of camera.
Well, as LCC is not...
If LCC insists that they cannot find the camera, then I suggest we ask Oriental Hotel for their own cameras.
Sarah pointed out over 5 different cameras, most of which she says has now been removed. When asked if she could authenticate her pictures, here's what she said.
We included every picture, every video, every statement into the google.com drive. So
into?
The google.com's drive. So what the Google Drive does is that it takes that image or video and uses the satellite to show the location, date and time.
Sarah went on to give a very lengthy narration of how soldiers shot at protesters and even the activities of the DPO and some men of the Maroko police station, who she claims also shot at protesters. The panel admitted in evidence some bullets she said she picked from the floor during the shooting.
Yeah.
Where's the live one?
This is the live one.
Okay.
Following her testimony that the hospitals subsequently refused to release information about some of the protesters receiving treatment after the Lekki toll gate shooting, the panel granted the request of her lawyer to summon the Director of Hospital Administration and HR of the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUT, Mr. K.F. Bajumo, who allegedly issued a memo prohibiting his staff from giving out information on the Lekki victims. On the next adjourned date, the witness will play more of the videos she gathered on the night of the incident as further proof of a narration of the event of October 20, 2020. Shola Sheyele, Channels Television.